Okay, so this is a pre-recorded video about installing and configuring Windows Server Nano. So that's Nano Server 2016. Basically, what I'm going to do here, I already recorded this video. Right now, I'm just narrating to you guys what you need to do. So basically, you have to mount the installer, the CD, or if you have an ISO, you can just put it in, and mount it. Then once you go into that F drive, in this case, you're gonna have to extract the Nano server files. I'm gonna copy them into the C drive, and then I'm gonna show you what to do on this video. So I'm gonna hit play. Notice how I go in there, grab that Nano folder, and I'm gonna grab these files. These are the 3 files that I need to enable and actually create a create the VHDX virtual drive for Nano server. So I copy those 3 files into a folder called Nano in the C drive. I'm going to run PowerShell as an administrator, and then I need to run that PSM1 file from PowerShell. So I'm just copying the name of the path. I'm going to type my command. Okay, so import module path. This is going to enable the module. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the screens here so that we can see what is going on in the back end. I'm gonna go back to my Nano folder and run my second command. Right, so new Nano server image edition standard. So I'm using standard edition for this particular example. Deployment type guest media path. So notice how I mistyped path, and that's why in this first try I'm going to get an error. I can actually forward this a little bit, not trying to bore you guys more. I'll explain to you after once. So this is the error. I'm gonna pause it here so that I can show you. So actually I'm gonna fix it first. Alright, let's get rid of that annoying stuff in there. Alright, so that's the command. There's the media path, the base path. Now it's going to ask me for credentials. Now this part right here is going to take a while to install the virtual drive. I'm going to let it run. I'm going to pause the video for a moment and then go back to the portion where everything is installed. So notice how in the back you can actually start to see the file. I'm going to pause it right now and then come back when everything is finished. Alright, so now we're done, and you can notice here on this line you have your logs. You can go into the folder that we created earlier, and this contains all the logs. If we go back, here is my VHDX virtual drive. I'm going to put this on a different drive. So I actually want to put this on, actually that's not what I wanted. I want to actually keep it on my E drive. Alright, so this folder I already had this folder here because I was testing earlier, so I'm just gonna get rid of this files. I'm gonna copy my VHDX virtual drive here, and this is where I will install my my Nano server. So the next step will be, let me see, okay. So we're going to create a VM using Hyper-V. First, I'm going to make sure that we have an external NIC card so that we can communicate with the with my server. Okay, so I think I already have one. So let me just check here. I need an external NIC card. It's okay. All right, so I choose the name Nano server PC. This is going to be the name of my computer, my Nano server. And saving everything on that folder that we created. Okay, so actually there, what I did is I pointed to the hard drive to that VHDX file that we created. Here I'm picking my external NIC card that I created. Here actually, I'm sorry, this is the part where you go to browse and then you actually go to the VHDX file that was created earlier. Sorry about the confusion there about the first screen. The first screen, you just select the folder where you want to save the VM. Then on that connect virtual hard disk, you select create one that has been created earlier. So now this VM, we're gonna power it up. Okay, so you guys will see it's very fast. I mean, using Nano servers is extremely beneficial, especially when it comes to the space usage, speed, and so forth. There's many other benefits of using Nano server. Alright, so now I'm going to log in here with my administrator credentials that I plugged in earlier. Here's my password. Okay. Now notice how it's on a work group. So eventually I will create a second video for you guys and show you how to add Nano server to our local domain. So here we're going to change the IP address. Okay, so this is on the HCP now. This is on the network adapter settings. So I'm going to use I'm going to change my IPv4 settings. So I select or actually hit F4. I can toggle to disable DHCP, and then it's going to ask me for my IP address. I need to find out what IP address I have available here. Just give me one moment, guys. Right. Okay. All right. So let me see. Okay. I think 53 should be available. Okay, hit enter now. So we should be able to ping that IP address. Okay, let me check everything else. Everything else looks good. I don't care about the rest. Okay. Should be good. So I'm going to try to ping now that 253 IP address. And I believe we are not able to reach it because of a firewall, inbound firewall rule. So let me actually allow echo. It should be here. Oh, there it is, virtual machine. I'm gonna hit F4 to enable this inbound rule. I think I should be able to ping now, so let's see. Okay, we're able to ping. It's great. The other thing is I'm going to enable file and printer sharing. I'm going to enable all of them, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I would like to access file sharing for my next video, which is going to it's going to be about adding Nano server to my local domain, and I'm gonna do it offline. So I'm gonna need to create a file that I'm gonna run locally from the C drive on our Nano server, and that's the reason why I'm allowing file and printer sharing here. This is so that I could go into File Explorer and do whack 10.0.0.253, and I can get to the C drive of the Nano server that way. Alright, so let's see. Okay, 253, and then C. Oh, whoops, I think I made a mistake here. I know what I did wrong. I think I put the $sign before the C drive. I have to put that in front. And there you are. So now we should be able to access our C drive. This is the file structure of the C drive of our Nano server. Alright guys, this will be all for today. Thank you for watching.